Welcome to the 2022 Front Door Grant Program Virtual Lottery. Thank you for joining us. We're so glad you're here watching along from home. We are streaming live on Facebook tonight, as well as YouTube on our CTN Coon Rapids channel and on the City of Coon Rapids Facebook page. This is a big night. I'm joined by Kristen DeGran, the Housing Programs Coordinator. I'm Jennifer Anderson, the Communications Manager here at the City of Coon Rapids. And we are excited to draw some grant recipients tonight, right?
Yes, so it's a big anticipation. This program has been very popular. 2022 was the fourth year of the program, and like all past years, we have received far more applications than what we have money for.
So many people want in, which is great because it catches. Somebody on your street does a improvement using a front door grant, and the next person wants to do it as well.
Yep, absolutely. So we are doing a lottery to select recipients. We did receive nearly 350 applications. We have enough money to do 80 grants. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight. We're going to be picking the 80 recipients, as well as an additional 25 people to be put on a wait list. So should anybody cancel their position in the program, we have somebody to fill that spot.
So if you filled out an application and you are anxiously waiting at home to find out if you are one of the lucky recipients for 2022, tonight we are going to be drawing those names out of the bowl one at a time, and we're going to read those addresses and listen for your address. If you hear it, we want to hear from you. We wish you could all be here with us in the room, but because you're not, we want to hear from you online. So certainly feel free to engage with us on Facebook. You can go to facebook.com and look for our page, which is City of Coon Rapids, Minnesota. And there you can leave comments and let us know, yay, I'm so excited, or this is what I plan to do. We'd love to share some of those comments throughout the program tonight if you share them with us online. So watch along and let us hear what you think as we go. Before we start, the all-important goal of the night, drawing those addresses, Kristen, can you tell us a little bit about what Front Door is?
Sure. So the Front Door Grant Program is a program that's specifically for exterior improvements to residential properties. It's for increasing curb appeal. So it's for things like new driveways, siding, windows, landscaping, a new front door, as the name indicates, garage doors, a variety of different things. The program does not have an income limit, so any homeowner is eligible as long as they're current on their property taxes and some basic things like that. Additionally, the program is a grant anywhere from $1,000 to $5,000. It does only pay for a portion of the cost of a project, so it'll pay for up to 25% of the cost of your improvements. Again, for exterior improvements only, but very popular. Again, it's our fourth year of the program. We continue to exceed our expectations, and so that's why we're having this lottery tonight.
And as you mentioned, 80 grant recipients will be drawn from the pool this evening, as well as an additional 25 who will be put on a wait list. If any of the original 80 aren't able to complete the project for any reason, then it goes to the wait list. Why don't you show us, Kristen, if you would, a little example of what Front Door can do? I know what we've heard anecdotally from residents. It's like they see it and the neighbors love it. Can you explain a little bit about some of the before and after examples that we have?
Sure. So we do have a couple of before and after photos to share with you from past years. The number one most popular project that people do through this program are new driveways. So that's what this homeowner did, and you can see the before and after and the impact that that really does have on not only that house, but the whole block, really.
Oh, it's just beautiful. It makes such a difference.
Absolutely.
And it's such a nice buffer, I imagine, for homeowners to have that little extra, help from the city to be able to do the bill. And when you're talking about a concrete driveway, that can add up pretty fast.
Yes, the grant certainly, it hits people in all different ways. Either they were already thinking about doing the project and already maybe even planning to do the project, but this just makes it more affordable, or it gives them money to kind of get off the fence of if they were thinking about it, but they weren't sure if they could afford it, and they were so pushing off the project, or maybe they had been pushing the project off for several years. This gives them the kick, the incentive to actually do it. And then there's other people who may not have been considering any sort of a project, but knowing that they do have improvements that they would like to do to increase the curb appeal on their house. And this, if they get selected through the lottery, is just kind of their way of saying, okay,
It's
Well,
time.
now's the time.
It
Let's
is
not,
time.
let's not delay.
And speaking of time, it is time to start drawing our first recipients of the grant for the evening. And to do that, we have some very special helpers and volunteers with us today that we're glad to have. Kristen, why don't you introduce our lucky drawing lottery volunteers?
Sure. Well, we do have two very distinguished volunteers this evening. Mike Gazalka. Mike has worked for the city part-time for a number of years. We're very thankful for all the hard work he's done. And Al Hamill. Al Hamill was on our board of directors for all of our housing programs for many years as well. And you know, I think has a fairly recognizable name in the community for those of you in the development arena. But they have joined us this evening to be the people helping us to select the recipients from the big glass bowl there.
Without further ado, are you guys ready? Should we get started? I'm sure people at home are like, I want to hear my address. I want to hear my address. By all means.
I'll pick first. My
Okay.
name is, again, Al Hamill, and I live at 10270 Mississippi Boulevard in Coon Rapids. And the first person is, or the first address
Yeah,
is
just the address.
1030 87th Avenue.
Okay, I'm Mike Gazalka, and I live at 11450 Heather Street. And the second person is 11900 Silver Rod Street.
The third person is 222 105th Avenue.
The next one is 3742 114th Lane.
The next person is 12331 Yucca Street.
The next big winner is 924 123rd Lane.
Oh. Ooh. The next winner is 11041 Xavier Street.
The next one is 10141 Quince Street.
Just pick one at a time, Al.
I'm digging deep. The next winner is 11031 Wren Street.
Five four 105th Avenue.
Oh. They're jumping out of my hand. The next winner is 12061 Ilex Street.
The next one is 10864 Hollywood Boulevard.
The next winner is 985 103rd Lane.
Next one is 1121 Zavis Street.
The next winner is 12020 Vintage Street.
The next one is 11942 Ibis Street.
The next winner is 1710 123rd Avenue. That's 123rd Avenue.
Okay, the next one is 11511 Round Lake Boulevard.
The next winner is 13164 J Street.
Next one is 11521 Juniper Street.
All right, and I think we'll just take a pause for a moment. I've been told that that is our 20th recipient, or 20th address selected. So we're just going to take a pause and maybe reach out for some, or see if there's any comments on Facebook.
Well, we have some people watching. We're glad that you're with us tonight and watching along, and we want to hear from you. Somebody was concerned, oh, don't drop any of them, but we found them all, right? Al, we fished
got
the
'em
few
all.
that we dropped,
Yeah,
right?
well-
They're back in the bowl.
No, the one that we dropped became a winner.
Oh, lucky you. So we've got them all accounted for, but we want to hear from you. So if your name was one of the lucky first 20 to be drawn, let us know. Chat with us on Facebook or YouTube and let us know what you think. We're excited for you, and we're excited to see this process continue. But just watching on social media isn't the only way you find out if you have won a grant, of course.
Right.
There is another process that is a little more official than this to let people know that they get to spend some money.
Right, certainly. I mean, we do keep, this lottery process live so that people can find out right away if they were selected or not to receive a grant. But certainly, we are going to be notifying you otherwise. So regardless if you were selected as one of the 80 recipients, or if you were selected as one of the 25 people to be on the wait list, or if you were not selected at all, you will be receiving an email within either tomorrow or on Friday to let you know what what your status is. We will also be sending letters out via U.S. mail within the next day or two to let you know, again, to confirm that whether you were selected, you're on the wait list, or you were not selected, and more information about some of the other programs that are available, the home show coming up, which we'll talk about a little bit later, and just some other information for you as well.
Well, we have a lot of people watching, and we're glad you're with us. Michelle is watching at home with her fingers crossed. We've got fingers crossed emojis going on. So let us know what you think when you hear your address, or maybe you hear address of a neighbor or a friend. And if you do receive a grant, there are lots of options for how you can choose to use that to pay for a portion of your project. Kristen, should we check out another example of what some of the past recipients have done?
Yeah, absolutely. So we do have a couple of other before and after photos. Let's see which one pops up right now. So another driveway. This person used to have a single car garage, which looks like was converted to living space, but through the program, they did replace their old driveway, which was kind of piecemealed, into a really nice looking concrete driveway. Again, it just makes a huge impact on curb appeal.
It looks like a new house. I mean, it's just great what a difference it makes.
It does. It makes such a big difference.
We have some more people crossing their fingers and waiting, hopefully, for their name to be drawn. So let's get back to some more addresses. I know that's what everybody's tuning in for, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, the first address is 12110 Larch Street.
This next address is 8921 East River Road.
The next one is 11608 Gladiola Street.
The next winner is 10433 Osage Street.
Okay, the next one is 9749 Avocet Street.
The next lucky winner is 3767 114th Lane.
Next one is 155 107th Lane.
The next address is 12390 Ilex Street.
The next one is 3592 118th Avenue.
The next winner is 12395 Magnolia Circle.
Okay, the next one is 380 118th Avenue. That was two in a row.
The next winner is 10567 Martin Street.
Next one is 11249 Wren Street.
The next address is 3134 123rd Avenue.
Next winner is 12260 Gross Street.
The next address is 11526 Cottonwood Street.
I dug deep on this one, 13252 Edelweiss Street.
The next winner is 373 124th Avenue.
The next big winner is 3510 114th Lane.
The next winner is 10300 Thrush Street.
All right, I think we're pausing again. Is that correct? Okay.
Another 20 called. Hopefully, if you're watching at home, you saw your, or you heard your address being called, and if not, stay tuned, there's more to come. We have had some engagement on Facebook. I'm loving seeing this. Thanks everybody who's watching and sharing some excitement. I wanted to first mention Beverly at home wasn't sure if she heard her address correctly, and I did check. Beverly, it is the correct address, 11511 Round Lake Boulevard was selected, so that is you, so congrats. I know you were wondering. The wafers are sitting there waiting, hoping after 4 years of applying to win, so we'll keep our fingers crossed for you as well. Brenda's also got her fingers crossed, and Michelle must have a neighbor that was just drawn, because I saw a little congrats to 107th Lane, so maybe it's a neighbor kind of giving a congrats to another neighbor, I don't know, or a friend. This is obviously an extremely popular program, Kristen, for the city, but it certainly isn't the only one. There are lots of different ways that people who want to do housing improvements or make updates to their home, there are lots of ways that they can use resources here at the city.
That is true. So the city does have a variety of different home improvement programs available, not just the front door grant program. As Jennifer mentioned, the city has had home improvement programs available since approximately the year 2000, so for a number of years. We do have low interest loans that are available, either 1% or 3%. We did just lower those interest rates this January. So those are really great interest rates. The loans go up to $50,000 and there are no income limits. So, that's a great option for people looking to get financing for any type of improvement to their property, interior or exterior. Then we also do have deferred loans. A deferred loan is a loan that does not have a monthly payment. It's a 0% loan, but there is an income limit. So you do have to be under a certain income to be eligible for that financing, but it's obviously a really great affordable option for people that are a little bit more limited in their income. And it's for improvements that are really important and critical for that house. So there is a list of eligible improvements for those homes. It's not for kitchen remodels and basement finishes, but it is for updating the electrical or putting on a new roof or furnace or flooring or siding, a variety of things. The city also does have an emergency deferred loan. The emergency deferred loan is available for anyone who has an emergency, as again the name indicates.
Appropriately named.
Yep. So like if a furnace goes out and it's January, or other such, really urgent matters, things that need to be repaired immediately. And if the homeowner is not able to qualify for any other financing, this would be an option. And again, it's a no monthly payment, 0% loan. It gets paid back whenever the house is sold. Then the city also has a new program available, which I won't go into a lot of detail about right now, but it's called CenterPoint On Bill. So if you are looking to have any energy related improvements done at your home, you can get one-stop financing from the contractor that comes out to your house. Where our administrator is in the process of educating contractors. So for instance, if you're looking for new windows or a furnace, and a contractor who's aware of the program goes out to a Coon Rapids home and is looking to make those improvements, they can get approval for that financing right there on the spot when the contractor's there. They just call the administrator, and then that loan payment per se goes on your CenterPoint Energy bill. So you do have to be a CenterPoint Energy customer to be eligible for that financing. But it's a great option. It eliminates a step.
It just makes things go so much more smoothly.
Yeah, absolutely. Reduces some stress. The city does also have a very popular program called Home for Generations. The Home for Generations program is a great program for people looking to do those really large remodeling projects. So if you're looking to do a kitchen remodel, a bathroom remodel, a basement finish, a room addition, adding a bathroom to your house, taking down interior walls and rearranging the layout of your space. The Home for Generations program is a great option. It's for projects that are greater than $35,000, and the program offers grants up to $5,000, building permit rebates, a subsidized visit with an architect, and low interest loans as well. So it's kind of a package deal. It has all these different pieces to it. It's very widely used. We use recipients of that program sometimes showcase their houses on the annual home remodeling tour that we have, or that we normally have had.
And we see some amazing transformations during that tour. The recipients who have participated in that program, I mean, it changes the whole look of the house. It's quite remarkable.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So that's a great program. And then we do also have down payment assistance, which I realize that I didn't actually list on this list right now, but we do have down payment assistance. So if anyone's a first-time home buyer looking to buy a house in Coon Rapids, we do have up to $5,000 as a deferred loan as well. Again, no monthly payment, 0% interest. They pay it back whenever they sell the house. You do have to be a first-time home buyer to be eligible. And then we do also have new this year, a new program called Green Homes. And that's not one of my programs, so I won't touch on it in detail, but it's a variety of incentives, home energy audits, and other things if you're looking to do other energy improvements to your house. But all the information is on the city's website.
We have a lot of engagement continuing on Facebook, Kristen, which is exciting. Don says, please pick me, and we'll cross our fingers for you, right? It's luck of the draw, so we're wishing you well and hoping that it works out. Yeah. Somebody was asking, can you still apply, or will your address be drawn only if you applied? Yes, there are approximately 340, 350 applicants whose addresses have been added to this lottery that filled out the application process between the first of the year and March 1st is when it closed. And over the last several years, this has been the routine. At the beginning of the year, a fresh application process opens up, generally until about the 1st of March. Mm-hmm. And then the application is closed for the rest of the year, and they will reevaluate the program again, of course, for 2023, but it has been quite popular, so assuming it were to come back, you would want to watch the website, the city newsletter, our social media channels. There's always a lot of promotion of the program around the 1st of the year. And lastly, I would just say, Lori was really excited. She was the name that was dropped, but still called. So she's really happy that you picked up that slip that had slipped out. So that's exciting. But maybe we should get back, because I'm sure they're waiting to hear many others if their address is going to be called. So if our volunteers wish to continue, that'd be great.
So we're on to recipient number 41.
So this lucky homeowner is at 11320 North Heights Drive.
The next one is 529 111th Lane.
The next homeowner is 944 89th Avenue.
The next one is 408 105th Lane.
The next winner is 11402 North Heights Drive.
I dug deep on that one, 10550 Quinn Street.
Okay, this is for the people that are really deep.
All
Right
right.
at the bottom.
Equal opportunity.
Oh, there goes one. This address is 12143 Sycamore Street. And I used to live on Sycamore Street at one time.
Oh, was it your address?
No.
Oh, I just picked the one up off that fell on the floor, and that was 11604 El Dorado Street.
All right, I'm just coming by here to do a shuffle.
Oh, you are a shuffler.
All right.
The next address is 10625 Verdon Street.
Next one is 11823 Zion Boulevard.
The next lucky winner is 12400 Aztec Street.
Next one is 12864 Martin Street.
You notice there's a lot of birds here.
Yeah, a lot of
Bird-
birds.
We like birds.
The next address is 10548 Crooked Lake Boulevard.
So I'll dig deep because Kristen mixed it up, so I'll go back to the bottom.
Nice.
12010 Edelweiss Street.
You get other Edelweiss.
Yeah.
Oh, this next address is 2307 129th Lane.
Next one is 10419 J Street.
The next address is 10128 Uplander Street.
Next one is 13140 Lily Street.
We'll go down to the bottom again. And this address is 11332 Osage Street.
Little caveat, Al just had a dentist appointment this afternoon.
Late afternoon.
2907, 2970, dyslexic, 115th Avenue.
Mike did not have a dentist appointment.
We forgive you.
Dentist.
Everyone will get an email, a phone call, everyone will be notified, no worries.
Okay, I believe that was 60?
Our next
Okay.
batch?
All right,
Okay.
so we'll just take another pause for, actually, make sure to read that one though, Al, that you had in your
You
hand
want me to
before.
read it right now?
No, but we'll wait.
Yeah.
That's number 61.
Yeah,
We'll
they'll be-
read it in a few minutes
Yes.
here.
We'll do a drum roll on this one.
Okay.
Yo, the suspense, the suspense. I have to say, it is fun to see what people are saying. Oh, Sherry Wafer, she was waiting. 4th year is a charm. That
Ooh.
is great. They're going to do a driveway, so she
Nice.
already knows exactly how she wants to spend that. Thank you, everyone who's watching and engaging online. We're so glad to have so many applicants who want to do these improvements on their home and partner with the city, and we love to see the engagement online as well. Brianna's at home watching, hoping for her parents' address to be called. We have Let's Go Cary Street, so we're going to hope that we hear something on that street called. And Catherine, I have to say, I was seeing that you weren't sure if Sycamore had been called, so I walked over to look at the list, and as I'm looking, Sure enough, your address gets called, so lucky you. She was very excited. Woohoo, yay, that's me.
Nice.
Scott, also watching at home, was excited to hear his address called and said, sweet. So that's great. We're glad that you guys are excited, and we are very excited for you. It's great for your property, for your neighbors, and for the whole community to see these curb appeal projects take shape. Speaking of how great they look, we have some more examples.
Yeah, so a couple of other before and afters. This homeowner did decide, they already had a fence, but they decided to replace the fence. So you can see the before and after, and just again, the impact that it has. And this was on a corner lot, so it's so visible. And again, just one project can make such a big difference. This outside, this was one of my favorite projects from this past year. But they pretty much just redid the whole exterior, and so here's the before and after, and just the
just
impact.
beautiful.
It's beautiful, and just the stonework, the garage doors with the windows, the color of the siding. It turned out really nice. And here's another one of our projects that went through, I think 2020 perhaps, a siding project before and after. As you can see, it certainly modernized
Oh
it.
my gosh, it's so dramatic.
Yeah, the
I
impact.
love that sort of slate blue color. It
Yeah,
looks
the
great.
impact of the color and just the punch of that red door, which, I don't know, maybe
Red
was
door!
our logo here, the inspiration.
You cannot go wrong with a red door.
Yeah.
That classic red door, I just love it. That's great.
I found out from our mayor, and I didn't know this, I don't know if either of you guys knew this, but what the meaning behind a red door,
No.
that apparently somewhere along the way, and I don't even know if it was in the United States or in England, but that when a person painted their door red, it meant that their house was paid off.
Really?
Yeah, and so they'd celebrate by painting their door red.
Oh, well, that's,
never really
that's a wish
researched-
and a pipe dream,
Yeah.
but I'll take it, okay.
I never researched it myself, but I was like, I had never heard that before, so
Oh,
it's
that's interesting. That is
Yeah.
cool. Well, we have a lot of people still watching. We have another one, Lynn, saying, let's go North Heights Drive. So they need driveways on that street. So we're going to hope to hear your addresses called. Thomas is asking, he's just joining us, where he can find a list of the addresses that have already been called. Don't worry, we don't have that list posted. This is all happening in real time, and we don't know the addresses until they come out of the jar. However, tomorrow, every address that is selected will be contacted. You will be contacted if you applied to the program this year. You will be contacted if you were selected. You will be contacted if you are on the wait list or if you were not drawn this year.
Correct.
So we won't have that list readily available for you online right now or this evening, but you will want to watch your email. There'll be a letter in the mail as well as phone call. So lots of ways to get the information in the next few days. You guys are going to be busy in the housing department.
It is always a busy time of year for sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, without further ado, we have 20 left in our 80 recipients to draw, and then we'll take one more quick break and do the wait list. But here is our final 20 who are guaranteed a grant if they choose to follow through and participate in the program for 2022.
Right.
Well, if there's 20 more, this is number 61. It's 13184 Crocus Street.
Okay, number 62 will be 10113 Mississippi Boulevard.
Gosh, that must be one of my neighbors. The next address is 2751 109th Avenue. 2751 109th.
Okay, here's 11640 North Heights Drive.
Somebody wanted North Heights Drive,
Yeah.
didn't they? Yeah.
See, they just had to put it out there.
Yeah.
The next address is 12431 Olive Street.
The next one is 1416 106th Avenue. Just one.
The next winner is 2155 111th Lane.
Next one is 10161 Olive Street.
The next address is 10560 Robinson Drive.
Next one is 8578 East River Road.
That's the second one on East River Road.
Yeah.
The next address is 965 123rd Lane.
Next one is 2062 122nd Avenue.
And the next winner is 931 89th Avenue.
Next one is 11812 Dogwood Street.
The next winner is 12840 Grouse Street.
Next one is next one is 2501 South Heights Drive.
All right, I think we're down to our last couple.
Oh, everybody's really crossing those fingers at home.
What is it, 3 more? 4 more. 4 more. The next address is 10476 Eagle Street.
Okay, getting down here, but the next winner is 295 118th Avenue.
Last one.
And
2 more,
this is number 99. It's,
or 79.
79.
oh, 79.
Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
79. 3224 131st Avenue.
Okay, I'll mix them up for the last one. Number 80 is 9792 Magnolia Street.
Well, that is very exciting. Congratulations to the 80 addresses that were selected. If you haven't heard your name, stay tuned. We're going to pick some wait lists, but woo-hoo! This is an exciting night for a handful of people who are really hoping to hear their address, so congratulations to you. The next steps in the process still to come. You will be contacted by the city, so hold tight. That is happening. If you haven't heard your address yet, we're still going to read 25 more addresses, and it does happen that for a variety of reasons, some recipients just aren't able to continue with the program. So if you're on a wait list, they will be kept in order and pulled up if necessary, if that opportunity becomes available. We have had, Kristen, a lot of engagement still. Jennifer says, I need to change my house number to start with a 1 because they're having all the luck. And it's funny because I kind of thought that there were a lot of addresses with a 1 too. And then as soon as she said that, there was some different ones. So like you said, maybe you just need to put it out into the world, right? To like get that good vibe going. But a lot of excited people. People were hoping to hear Mississippi. Lynn on North Heights was really excited. Thomas gave a thumbs up, so we're glad that you guys are joining and engaging with us online. Thank you for doing so. If you're looking for some ideas, what you're going to do with that grant money, we got a great opportunity coming up.
Yeah, so it's not completely by accident that we hold the lottery on this Wednesday every year, because it happens to be about 3 days right before the North Suburban Home Show. And the North Suburban Home Show, finally this year, we're able to have. It's back. We're finally able to have the 22nd annual. We've been hoping for the 22nd annual for the last 3 years. But we're finally having the 22nd annual North Suburban Home Show. It's a show that obviously it's been around for a long time. It's sponsored by the cities of Anoka, Andover, and Coon Rapids, as well as the Anoka County Chamber help us with the financial, they're kind of like our banking people. But those 3 cities are the hosts of the event, and it's an opportunity for homeowners, residents of these cities to come to the Andover Community Center, the Andover YMCA on Hanson, and attend a local home show. And we have about 100 different exhibitors that are participating that do have a booth at the home show. We also have seminars for there's a seminar this year for color and helping to select color for your project. We have kid events. We have a food drive. So certainly feel free and please do bring your non-perishable items. We have a variety of different things that go on at the event, but it's this Saturday, March 12th at the Andover Community Center. It's from 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. So it is an earlier event, so don't plan on going.
Don't sleep in too far.
No, don't sleep in too long and miss it. But again, we have about 100 different exhibitors. It's great to be back. These are all local contractors that are licensed and interested and committed to doing work in the North Metro area. So whether or not you were selected in the lottery or the wait list, or you weren't selected but you're going to do your projects anyway, coming to the home show this weekend is a great opportunity to talk face-to-face with contractors, see if you might want to invite them to your house to get a bid or an estimate. We also have opportunities to meet with an architect. Free 20-minute consultations with architects are available, a whole variety of things. So we certainly encourage everybody to stop by this Saturday at the Andover Community Center. Again, it's from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. Great opportunity to connect with contractors and other organizations.
And let that inspiration soak in, right?
Yep.
And get all the great ideas for what you can do. So if you're just joining us, we have now selected 80 addresses who are going to be the recipients of the 2022 Front Door Grant Program, which pays a portion of the project cost for exterior home improvements that people in Coon Rapids choose to do to the front of their home. But we're not done yet. We have one last batch of addresses to call. The addresses you hear from this point forward are all being put on the wait list. So if you hear your address called now, that means that you are an alternate if any of the 80 we've already drawn are not available or able to continue with the program. So without further ado, let's see who our last group are, right?
Well, with one ado,
Oh, okay.
I will just add that for those of you who are selected as one of these 25 people for the wait list, of course, there's no guarantees ever, but the past 2 years when we have had or have established a wait list, the majority of the people on the wait list have been activated.
Oh, that's
but the
hopeful.
only thing is you just don't know right away, and you may not know until the middle or the end of summer. So you kind of have to gauge, well, do you just really want to do your project earlier in the spring and forgo your opportunity?
Or wait and see.
Yeah, but always call me if you ever have questions or just you're not sure how to go, just give me a call or email me and we'll get it worked out.
So here we go. Let's have our volunteers get ready for that last batch.
Here's the first address on the wait list. It's 9725 Avocet Street.
Okay, the second one on the wait list is 700 113th Avenue.
The next address is 12251 Juniper Street.
Next one is 3484 132nd Lane.
The next address for the wait list is 3049 121st Avenue.
Next one is 13205 Kildare Street. First one.
The next address is 2086 122nd Avenue.
Next one is 12178 Wedgewood Drive.
Now, I went deep for this one.
Okay, that's allowed.
This address is 1985 107th Lane.
12361 Swallow Street.
Mike is getting all the birds, I guess. The next address is 12145 Tulip Street.
Three, 431 132nd Lane.
Hey, Mike, if you want to do a little shuffle.
Yeah.
The next address,
Always the comedian.
the next address for the wait list is 10950 Eagle Street.
Uh, 522 113th Lane.
Here we have a South Heights Drive, 2700 South Heights Drive.
That was 15.
All right, so we have 10 more for the wait list.
Here's 644 108th Lane.
The next address is 2093 110th Avenue.
Here is a very good year. 1969 130th Lane.
The next address is 2210 105th Lane.
Here's 10350 Eagle Street.
All right, down to the last 5 for the wait list.
The next address is 3573 Mississippi Drive.
Here's one of the last 4. This is 11642 Yukon Street.
This address is 872 104th Lane.
This one's stuck. Okay, 607 113th Avenue. Boy.
Are we about there?
You're at the last one.
The very last one
Last
on the
one,
wait
yeah.
list.
No pressure.
We want a drum roll here? Okay. This address is 11930 Goldenrod Circle.
All right, congratulations to all of our winners and alternates. We're excited to see the projects that will transpire now, and we're so glad that those of you that joined us on social and on cable today were able to do so. If you didn't see all of the addresses drawn and you're anxiously awaiting to know if it's you, you will be contacted, email, phone, letter, but you can also go to our website. That's coonrapidsmn.gov to learn more about all of our housing programs and also to watch a replay of tonight's video. So if you want to sit through and watch it and see if there was an address that was missed, you're able to do that. We won't be posting the addresses individually. The housing department will reach out to you to let you know the status of your application. This was fun.
Yeah,
It was
and-
great.
Yeah, absolutely. And I would just like to mention, just as follow-up for those people that were selected, the email, the letter will go into detail as to what the next steps are. Because again, just because you were selected tonight does not mean you automatically get the grant. You do need to submit bids from contractors. You do need to get permits for any of your projects that require permits. And then you do need to sign an agreement with the city before you're formally and officially selected or awarded the funds for your project. So make sure that if you were one of the 80 that were selected, or eventually if you were one of the 25 that will be, if you are activated from the wait list, that you do go through those steps and pay attention to the timelines, the deadlines.
Because the work begins now.
Yeah.
Now you have to get the information, do the research, find out what it's really going to cost, and it gets down to the brass tacks.
And in that regard too, please, or don't, I won't even say please, do not start your projects until after you sign the agreement with the city. Nothing is, your projects, if you do them before you sign your agreement, they are not eligible. you need to sign your agreement before any work starts. So again, when in doubt, call me, email me, but we will be reaching out to you, giving you this information. If you have any questions, just let me know. Certainly congratulations for everybody who was selected, for those that were, one of the 80, for those that are on the 25 wait list. But again, even if you were not selected, there's many other programs that the city does have available to help you make those projects more affordable. And we certainly encourage everybody to come out to the home show on Saturday and talk with contractors and get more information. I'll be there, architects will be there, other cities will be there, different city departments will be there. It'll be, and it's free. It's, free of charge. It's a free event, 8 to 2.
A great chance to gather a lot of information and to maybe get an idea of some of the contractors and businesses out there that can help you. But that was an important point to mention, Kristen. Don't go start tearing down siding or your soffit tonight just because you're so excited you heard your address. There are steps to come, and the city will reach out and contact you and help you through that process. Again, all of the information about the variety of housing programs available to you can be found on our website. Again, that is coonrapidsmn.gov. So go there, you can watch a replay of this event, but you can also do research on a variety of other things that we discussed tonight, or start to get ready now to apply next year. If the program continues in 2023, all of that information will eventually be found online as well, and your opportunity to apply next year. Thank you so much to our volunteers for your talents, for digging deep into the dish and making some new friends in Coon Rapids when you called their address. You're their new favorite person for the day. Thanks for being here and for helping us out. And we're excited for our recipients to see what's in store, what can come next.
Yes, absolutely. I look forward to working with each of you. Again, even if you were not selected, feel free to reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to talk with you about the other programs that are available and help connect you with the program that's the best fit for you.
Again, Kristen DeGrand, she's the Housing Programs Coordinator for the city. I'm Jennifer Anderson. On behalf of all of us, thanks for watching, and enjoy the projects that lie ahead. Thanks for watching tonight, the 2022 Front Door Grant Program Virtual Lottery. Yeah, that was great.